What's up, Facebook? You know what time it is. It is Wednesday. It's 5 o'clock, and I am happy to announce we are bringing you After Hours, brought to you by recteq, powered by Kingsford. It is back to basics week, all week long here at recteq. What does that mean? It means we're bringing you our very best recipes to keep all those New Year's resolutions just rolling right along. That's right. So we're going to pass it over to my two good friends, your master chef, Greg Muller, and our recteq grill expert, your barbecue dad, Jody Flanagan.
Recteq lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do. Recteq lifestyle, do do do, do do do, do do do. Recteq lifestyle.
Hey, happy Wednesday, Greg. We're at work and we're having a beer. How crazy is that?
Best day of the week.
Hashtag best year ever.
Hashtag
That's what I'm
blessed.
living. What is it? Day 13
It is the
of
13th.
365 of 2021, the best year ever.
It's a legendary day today.
Man, we're going back to basics.
Legendary.
We're going back to basics.
I mean, we got the meats.
Not basic training.
Nope. We passed basic training.
Man,
This is an advanced course in steak cookery.
When you pulled the trigger, you know, you went through basic. Okay.
Pew, pew.
That's right. That's right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. I'm Jody Flanagan, your
love
barbecue dad, the recteq expert. With me, as always,
Chef Greg Muller, your director of culinary innovation. And today on the ones and twos, as always, Chef John Pinnell over there.
That's right. What's up, everybody?
Looking fly in his Tommy
telling you.
Hilfiger jacket.
he's got that recteq branded
That's right.
fly jacket.
That's
I mean,
right.
he's got some fancy boots on.
It's
I'm
cool
waiting for
out
him to-
here.
I'm waiting for him to leave out of here in his Harley. Like,
Hey,
he
it's
looks like
cool
he's
out
ready
here,
to
man.
ride.
Did
I'm
you
ready
drop
to
the
ride.
motorcycle today?
No, not today. It's a little too
People
cool for a
love
motorcycle.
that he has a motorcycle, but I only see him drive it maybe once or twice a year.
Hey, I'll throw you on the back. I got an extra helmet,
Yeah, I
Jody.
bet
We'll
you
go
would.
for
I
a
bet
ride.
you
We'll
would.
go
I
for
ain't
a ride.
His motorcycle's like bigger than your truck, though. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Oh, I'm
like
sure it
it's
is
like
the
the
whole-
X,
yeah,
it's like
I'm
the
sure it is the
XL.
whole
Speaking as a man of girth, that's what I'm
Man,
talking
men
about.
of girth, right
That's
there,
right.
coming out
Mr.
the
Ben,
coming out the
Mr.
gym.
Ben.
Man,
Mm-hmm.
so
I love
thick.
it.
Getting
Gosh.
swole.
Swole.
Ben
Mr.
Lasaft,
Ben.
general manager, recteq Grills, behind the scenes. He's got his shirt off. He's getting fit. ladies, he's taking.
That's why he's going to the
taking.
gym. No, I know why he's going to the gym now. Can't
Why?
tell you.
Yeah, come on.
Harry, full-on rebranding. Harry is doing a full-on rebrand, giving up Mountain Dew, giving up dip. Now he's working out.
Harry Doss is working out,
Working out.
giving up the dip, and no Mountain Dew. Those of you who know, Harry, he loves his Mountain Dew.
People
Yes.
would quit breathing before he gave up Mountain Dew. I'd have put my paycheck.
Something big must have happened in his life
Yeah. It's
for
2021,
him
Jody.
to change it around like that.
Hey, people are coming out for 2021.
That's a big
they're
announcement.
doing it up.
2021 's
That's a big
nuts.
announcement.
Telling
Yeah,
you.
it's huge.
Big announcement.
But, man, this is After Hours. This is where we bring you a meal from start to finish, beginning to end, front to back, left to right. We show you the ins and outs of everything. Today
Shoot, yeah, Bo.
is steak. Yeah, we've got a couple of different steaks here.
We do.
Slow down with the questions. We know we've got a long time here. But if you have any questions, please put them in the comment section down below.
We could get a little slow jam with the bullseye.
Yeah, we'll get we're going to get a slow jam, all right, Greg. I'm about to jam all this meat in my mouth. That's
Oh.
right. I said it.
Jam it in there.
Sorry.
They were thinking it. So
They were thinking it. They were thinking it. But hey, one thing I want you guys to jam is that smash that share button. 3, 2, 1.
Smash it.
Jam that thing. Jam that thing. But thank you guys so
love
much
it.
for tuning in. We're going to show you steak today.
Yeah, a couple steaks.
That's right.
we
That's right.
want to start on this side or that side?
What, Greg?
All right. Well, we've got
please,
some
just-
ribeyes. We've got some sirloin steaks, and we have some New York strip steaks.
Okay.
So very similar. The ribeye and the strip loin are actually connected in the middle, right? So they're
Right.
just an extension. A New York strip will get a little bit more work than the ribeye. So if you look at the marbling here, now this is a USDA choice, which is probably the run-of-the-mill steak is what you're going to find at most places. Good, dense texture, a little on the firm side, okay? So if you like a super tender steak, probably not the one you want to go with right here. When you're shopping for New York strips, be very careful and look at them. Sure, you might not be able to see it, but you see right there, how there's that vein. It's a very big piece of silver skin, and sometimes it might actually run through the middle of the steak. Don't buy that one. Don't do it.
That's not the one you
That's
want.
not the one you want.
No.
So this is like the steak at a restaurant. When that guy, lady orders well done, you get this one because there's going to be that big seam in there.
Okay.
What did you just say? There's going to be the what?
Seam,
Oh, okay. Sorry.
not semen.
Oh,
like fishing
cement.
vessels. Yeah,
Cement.
no.
Cement.
Concrete.
All right, so these are going to be
Gotcha.
sirloin steaks. Now, these are going to be a little firmer texture than the New York strip, but great value here.
Okay.
I buy these for the boys because they don't chew it long enough.
Okay.
But you can look at the marbling. It's not a lot of marbling, okay? And then, like in this one here, see that big fat seam there?
Okay.
That's not really good eating,
Nope.
okay? Same thing with some of the harder, chunky fat on the outside. That's not going to melt out.
So these are all the types of steaks that they actually sell at restaurants, Chef Greg?
Yeah, sirloins, for sure. This is probably like a 12-ounce sirloin. You find those at like Outback, Longhorn.
Okay. All right.
I love a ribeye.
That's what they cook on the flat top, right?
They can.
Yeah, what are you guys' two favorite steaks?
Well, I'm a ribeye.
Yeah, no,
I'm a ribeye guy.
Ribeyes, for sure, for sure. Ribeyes have definitely taken the trend the past few years, but yeah, I mean, it's just easy eating, man. Nice
I'm a
and
flat
light
iron,
and airy.
flat iron steak guy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
All right.
So ribeyes, super juicy. It's made up of 3 muscles. This is probably the best representation of that. You've got the spinalis dorsi, the spinalis major, and then you've got your fillet of rib there. This is probably the perfect ribeye right here. That one's pretty darn close too. These 3 here are USDA choice. Okay, and what does that mean? USDA choice represents about 13% of the cattle raised in the United States.
It's great.
Okay, it's a grade of meat, reflects the internal fat structure of the animal.
Okay, then.
This steak here is also a ribeye. USDA prime.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
So look at the difference, okay? Internal fat, that's flavor, okay? Fat on the outside, not flavor. Fat on the inside is what gives you moisture and flavor. And you can look at the difference between USDA choice, and again, nothing wrong with USDA choice.
And these are domestic animal, Chef Greg, so
Yep.
this is not a Wagyu.
No, these are just
this is not
good
anything
old-fashioned
okay.
American-raised cattle.
Angus.
Yep.
Mhm.
But USDA prime, USDA choice. Now, there is a big price difference,
Absolutely.
okay?
Yeah.
These 3 steaks right here, $21.
Okay.
Not a bad price. This one steak right here, $21.
$21. Very
so,
cool.
3 to 1, you pick. Chef John, you get your...
Yes, I got my hand up. So,
Good question.
top fan Bob Thayer.
Hey, Bob, you
his
still got your
daughter is
beard?
his daughter Megan is celebrating her 26th birthday, and he'd
Congratulations.
like a shout out. So, happy birthday, Megan!
Didn't she just get married or engaged or something like that? I think I
don't
remember
know.
seeing that.
Did you?
Bob was just in Hawaii. That
sure
little
enough
lucky
was.
SOB.
He sure
He's a traveling fool.
I'm telling you, him and his lovely wife.
So if you see some of this, like, silver skin, you're not going to want to chew through that, okay? So I'm going to get in there with a knife, and I'm just going to cut it away.
Now, does the Outbacks and the Longhorns of the world, Chef Greg, when they get a steak like that, do they actually trim that off, or are they going to leave that on there and just throw it in?
No, they're gonna leave it on, and you're gonna pay for it. But like I said, you're not gonna waste anything here. You know, get rid of it because it's all yuck.
Okay.
Now this is kind of misshapen, which is fine. If you wanted to, you could even like tie it up a little bit and almost make it look like a fillet.
Right.
But that will never pass for a filet mignon. A delicious eating steak, but not a filet mignon.
Hey, you guys, put your favorite steak in the comment section down below. Please, all you steak lovers and you steak haters, put the comments and the hatred down below. I know there's somebody out there on the internet freaking out, Chef Greg, by what we are talking about and what we're doing to these steaks. I'm
Shoot
sure
you.
someone's out there.
Now, if you wanted to, like this steak here could become 2,
Ooh.
okay, because it is big. At that point, I would cut that fat seam out.
Okay.
Okay. These are also all of these steaks are great candidates for that reverse sear. Why? Okay, as Chef John would say, it's got some girth.
It's
Okay.
thick.
You want to get a good thick steak for a reverse sear.
Thick.
Okay? And you can see even on these ribeyes, I mean that's a good steak
That's-
right there. Okay.
That's about a
when you
half
get
an
them
inch.
them dollar steaks, and I saw one of our people they cooked dollar store steaks. They literally had steak at dollar store.
Yeah,
Hey.
absolutely.
And cooked it, said it was terrible, so I don't recommend it. Okay?
Hey.
He was actually bought it for his dog as a treat, and then it was so bad he didn't want to feed it to his dog
Oh,
You
wow.
And it
get what you pay
confused me
for. You get what you pay for.
because his dog's name was Fish, and he kept saying fish, and I'm like, you feed your fish steak? Like, I was way confused. And then he sent me a picture of his dog, and we were okay with that.
That's funny. Smash that share button, guys. We are showing you the ins and outs, the ups and downs of cooking a steak on a pellet grill. If you know somebody out there that has just gotten the grill, make sure you share this to them. If you yourself out there have just gotten the grill, thank you so much. Welcome to the recteq family. We do this every day.
Yep.
Make sure you follow us on all social media. Set your notifications. That way you know when we go live. Sign up for the newsletter at
Gotta sign up for it.
recteq.com. That way you know everything about us all the time. John, you got a great question. I could see it in your beautiful brown eyes.
Yeah, they want to know what grills we're going to be cooking on today.
Well, today, behind me, we've got the RT B380 on right now, as well as the RT 590. Now, with the B380, we've got the Grill Grate Sear Kit, grate side up, so that means the raised rails are up facing, so that will give us the lines. On the 590 here, we've got the flat side of the sear kit, so the other side, we flipped it over. That way you get a more consistent sear across the whole entire steak. Again, the sear kit is an amazing invention. Thank you so much, Brad Barrett. It gets hotter than the grill does. So it essentially acts as like a heat sink. You set your grill to 500 degrees, it gets hotter than the grill will. By design.
Science.
Yep, it radiates heat on the inside and will get hotter than your grill does. So when you put your food on it, you can hear that sizzle. You'll get that sear. You'll see those grill marks that you're usually accustomed to when it comes to grilling a steak or a hamburger, a chicken breast, or a pork chop. But don't sleep on that flat side, Greg.
No, I'm a big fan of the flat side sear kit. I like a little olive oil on the top because
Gosh, I love
you need a
olive
little
oil, man.
lubrication, you know? Like,
I love it.
you don't just want to, like, go in there all whamby-pamby,
No,
you know?
you got to get that lubed
Now, you don't
up.
want to get it too lubed up.
No.
Moisture is the enemy of crispy, and you want a good crispy skin on the outside of these beautiful steaks. You want that seasoning to give that to you.
Yeah, and we're not going to marinate these. We're going to go hot and fast in this cook.
Okay.
Again, in about 6-8 minutes, we're going to have, like, delicious steaks.
Absolutely.
Now, Chef John.
Yes, sir.
I know you know what's in here.
Oh, yeah, that good.
Do you guys know what's in here?
I hope they know what's in it. We've only talked about it 8 million times.
Smoked salt.
Yeah.
Smoked salt?
Smoked salt.
Wow. How did you get that smoked salt, Greg?
I put it in the grill. I let the
Really?
recteq and the Kingsford do its job. That's it. Super simple.
Do its duty.
I like just a little bit of smoked salt, and you don't need a lot, okay?
Okay.
Just a little kosher salt.
Sprinkle high and watch it fly. Make sure you evenly coat that bad boy. It's a
Shoot,
big old
yeah.
piece of meat. It can take some seasoning, ladies and gentlemen. I promise you, it
For
can
sure.
take some seasoning.
I
We got
like just a little of that smoked salt in there, because here's the thing. We're going hot and fast.
Yeah.
Right.
So we're going to layer these flavors all across. Sherpa, what do you... He's over there directing.
No, we know it's on you, baby boy. You're good to go. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We really do appreciate you. Make sure you smash that share button. 3, 2, 1,
Smash
it! Make sure you smash that share button. Give us a like, give us a love. We really do appreciate it. And hey, make sure you stay tuned because we're giving something away.
Oh.
I like it.
Oh, I'm in the giving mood.
All right, Boar's Night Out White Lightning. Again, sugar, salt,
Oh,
garlic,
wow.
onion. You can literally put this on Chef John's shoe and it would taste good.
Yeah, it would.
Now,
Oh,
I like to
put
layer
me in,
this,
huh?
the first layer, and just let it kind of soak in for just a little bit. Now, if you don't have Boar's Night Out White Lightning, I suggest you go over to AtlantaBarbecueStore.com and pick some up. Use that code RecTech10 for 10% off.
Yes, sir.
Just going to put Boar's Lightning?
I'm going to put some more stuff in there, but I'm going to
I
let
like
it
it,
soak
I like
in
it, I
there.
like it.
Now, my favorite rubs that you can use for a steak, I like to do a base layer of that Dirty Girl Bloody Mary rub.
Good choice.
Horseradish, Worcestershire powder. Now, be careful because it's going to come out of there like hotter than your first girlfriend. Okay? Very fine grind.
Way hotter.
Yeah, especially for you, Jody.
Oh, yeah.
Very fine grind.
Shout out.
Don't get crazy with that. And then you're cooking
Boo.
beef, so Ben's heifer dust. Okay? Now, if you wanted to, just salt and pepper. If that's how you roll.
Absolutely, absolutely. Don't sleep on just salt and pepper. You know, start with the basics, everybody. That way you can kind of build on those flavors, Chef Greg. You can start adding a little bit of garlic powder. You can start adding a little onion powder. You can start adding a little paprika, coriander, hell, anything that you want to add. But that way you've got a good base layer. And that way you know actually what the meat and the steak should taste like.
Yeah, you shouldn't ever, like, you know, when you're cooking a nice steak, I mean, this is a $20 steak. I want to eat the steak.
Absolutely.
I don't want to eat, like, you know, a bunch of Dales.
I love some Dales. Now, Chef Greg, I'm sure
Now,
there's
I
a-
would put some Dales on the sirloin steaks.
Right.
But I'm not going to put some Dales on a nice ribeye.
Now, Chef Greg, can we inject these steaks? I'm sure somebody's out there itching to ask that question.
I wouldn't, man. I mean, this is a prime muscle, okay?
Okay.
God made this cow perfect. And some farmer, okay? You don't want to mess with that.
That cow mama and daddy.
Now, I like to season on a pan because I can take the outside,
Oh,
chef
yeah.
tip,
Chef tip.
roll that steak in there. Make sure you season all over.
Rolling,
okay?
rolling.
Great
Keep
job.
rolling. That's not DMX. Who is that one? Anyway?
Ludicrous.
Ludicrous. No? Not ludicrous.
Yeah, rolling.
No, it's Limp Bizkit.
Oh, Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit.
Ah.
I was like, where we
Rest
going
in
with
peace,
that one?
Fred Durst.
My
Rest
bad.
in peace.
All right, Jody, what are you going to season your steaks with?
Well, these sirloins, I need to add a little bit extra flavor, so I stumbled and tripped across this beautiful seasoning here. Now, the sweetness, I'm not a huge fan of my steak being super sweet, but this seasoning is amazing.
But you want to be careful when you use sweet rubs when you're going hot and fast because it's
Shoot,
going to
yeah.
burn. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But if you don't want that char...
You don't want to load it up like
don't
Chef
load it
Greg
up.
did.
No.
Absolutely.
A dab would do you.
And again, that Boar's Night Out is going to have some of that little bit of sugar in it as well.
So good.
But you always finish it off with that Ben's Heifer Dust available at recteq.com. Salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, paprika. And I'm a dabber. I like to kind of massage it in there.
You like to rub your meat?
I like to rub my meats.
Okay.
You know, I like to get my fingers in between it, you know, and make sure it's handled
You just
well.
want to feel what you're about to eat.
Yeah,
I get it.
why
That's
not?
I
right,
get it.
you know.
That's okay. Nothing wrong
So
with
smash
that.
that share button if you've got any weird friends out there on the internet that would love to watch me just handle this meat real quick.
All right, so I got to share this post because you're my weird friend.
Right. But John, you got any great questions out there? I can see in your eyes.
Yes, they want to know what pellets we are burning today for these
Man, great
delicious
question.
steaks.
Chef Greg.
All right, so in the RTB 380 Bullseye, we're burning those Kingsford signature blend pellets.
Oh, yeah.
And then on the RT 590 behind me, we got those hickory pellets. Because I want a little bit more bold flavor to my
Traditional.
steaks.
Almost
But we're-
bacony.
We're rolling riot mode in that Bullseye. We are at 662 degrees. Now, we did just turn that on about 5 minutes before we started filming the show, so we're like 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's already at that temp.
Yes, sir.
Now, we're just, same thing, we're just under 500 degrees on that 590, which is fine. I'm going to go ahead and get these steaks on here because I'm thinking about 6 minutes.
Now, congratulations to everybody who's purchased a Bullseye thus far.
That's right.
They got it at $3.99. Remember, that's the introductory price of it, so it will be going up, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're on the fence, I would get it now. We rolled it out last February. Something tells me that it might be close to this February when they want to, get that introductory
And the
price
beauty
out
of that sear kit flat side up, you don't have to flip your steak but once. You're going to get that even char
What?
all over that food, okay? Super good.
All right, Jody, we have a couple questions about that RTB 380, my friend.
Oh, I love B380 questions.
Okay, so they
John.
want to know what are the main things you need to worry about as far as maintenance and cleaning goes with that grill.
So you don't necessarily need to worry about anything. Just like any pellet grill, you need to, of course, clean out your fire pot. We recommend cleaning out your fire pot about every 4 to 5 cooks. Every 4 to 5 cooks.
For sure.
You want to let your grill run itself empty. We recommend about every 4 to 5 bags.
Yep.
That's a 4 to 5 rule. Easy peasy to remember. And me, I suggest allowing a lot of that ash to build up at the bottom. Why? Because it's going to do a couple of different things for you. It's going to reduce the surface area. So that way, your grill heats up quicker and recovers in temperature quicker. It also creates a layer of insulation. That way it doesn't lose heat through the bottom. That ash will also help collect a little bit of that grease that falls down there at the bottom.
Here's a picture of the inside of one of the grills that we did the other day. Look at that ash. You see that in there, Sherpa? See how high that ash is? Okay? That's about 1,000 pounds of pellets going through that grill. Okay? We cook on this grill day in, day out.
Absolutely,
It's actually
every day.
sitting right here. Okay? Have I cleaned out that ash? I have not.
No.
I have not. On that RTB 380 Bullseye, it is very important that you clean the rear vents of that grill from time to time.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to come clogged up with grease and creosote. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But you'll notice your grill start up a little bit slower, and you might not hit those max temps because it's just like if you stuffed a potato in the muffler of your car. It ain't going to run very well, right? You got to
Absolutely.
get that gas out, like Chef John would
Very
say.
That's right.
point.
Just let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out.
Let it out. Better out than in. That's what Shrek says. Hey, Chef Greg, what do you need to clean those vents? Like, what tools do you need
I
for
use
that?
a wooden skewer. You can also use, again,
I use
it's
a butter
okay.
knife.
I mean, you can use your
or your pocket knife.
probe.
There's a lot of different things that you can use. You can also, around your lid, where your lid seals to the bottom of the barrel, it can also get a buildup of creosote and grease and ash. So you also want to make sure that that's not
Good and clean.
sealing as well.
Shoot,
So-
yeah. Now, so people are going to ask me here, we have some garlic confit.
What?
Yeah, so I took some butter, whole butter, and garlic, and I put it in the grill for like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
At like 225 degrees.
Okay.
And we've got, check this out, like this is like caramelized smoked garlic.
Oh,
Now you-
man.
We can
now you're
mash that.
Speaking my language.
And what we'll do is we will slather the steaks
Slather
in
it, Chef
the,
Greg.
like smoked caramelized garlic.
What?
Look at that. Yeah.
Slather
Guys,
it.
smash that share button, guys, if you like garlic. We love garlic here. John,
Yeah.
what are they? What's their favorite steaks out there? We asked them earlier what your favorite steak is. Put your
You-
favorite steak
you-
in the comment section
yeah,
down below.
do that,
If
'cause
you
they have
go
it.
out there to a restaurant, what steak are you ordering from the restaurant? We got any other suggestions coming up, John?
No, they actually
on
have
the grill,
not
man.
put any suggestions in the comment section.
Come on in,
Jody.
get
Not
on
one
here,
Come on,
single.
Sharpie.
people. Get on in there, sharp.
But we've got this bad boy. It's set to 500 or is it set to riot?
We're in
Chef
riot
Greg?
mode, buddy.
We're on
We're at
riot right now.
662
We're at
degrees.
662 degrees and rising. That sear kit, you can hear that sizzle. We're going to get those grill marks immediately once it hits that grill. Now, like we were talking yesterday when we were cooking chicken thighs, we were explaining the heat zones of the grill. These steaks, I do not want to put them right here because there's a lot of heat getting restricted right there in the middle. So we want to get that direct fire action going. That's what makes this grill so special, is that there's only one piece of metal between the meat and the heat, okay? And you're getting more of that direct fire action with this grill.
So when I do burgers and dogs in the house, Jody, I put burgers on the outside. I put the wieners in the middle, where they should be.
Right. Cheese and crackers, Greg.
I mean, it was Wiener Wednesday today upstairs.
Was it? What did everybody cook the wiener?
They wanted to.
They want.
I gave them the wieners.
Oh, okay. Cool.
What they did with them, I don't know. After I give the
They're gone
CSRs,
now.
after I pass off the food, I just my hands are clean. Can't do it.
All right, so we got some picanha out there,
Ooh,
porterhouse,
picanha's a good one.
Ooh.
ribeyes, flat iron steaks, bone-in ribeyes.
Yeah,
Bert
bone-in.
Johnson said, "Do you like blue cheese on your steaks?"
Nope.
Cowboy
Not
ribeyes,
a huge-
porterhouse.
Not a huge fan.
Brian Rader says, "Who needs a restaurant when I have a recteq?"
Right.
truth.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, they're killing it.
Now
They-
I like, I will baste my steak as well. You know, you could put a cast iron skillet in there.
I like
Once you
it.
sear it off on the outside,
like
you could
it.
put it in the cast iron, and then baste it in some delicious butter and olive oil.
And I'm not a big fan of like bone-in steaks because you're paying a lot of money for that bone that you can't eat. Okay, it looks cool.
great point.
It's impressive. I mean, if size does it for you, sure, it is impressive. But it is a waste of money when it comes to that. I would rather buy more steak or a nicer steak and forgo the bone.
Oh, okay.
Save the bone for dessert.
Very good chef tip.
All right, we have a
Just.
question coming at you guys from top fan Za Tom. He says, "Is Sam's a good place to buy steak or Costco?"
Actually, all of the steaks that we're consuming this evening were purchased at Sam's Club in Aiken,
Shout
South
out.
Carolina.
Shout out.
Yeah, super good place. You can find a good value there. Now, for me, normally I would buy the whole muscles. I would cut my own strip steaks. I would cut my own ribeyes, save even more money there.
Right.
Yeah.
But they didn't have any, so I bought a little sample of this and that, and that way we had a
Smorgasbord.
melange of meats
Yes.
to cook.
So we got
Adjectives.
New York strips, hanger steaks, T-bones with horseradish. They say.
Ooh,
I like a
horseradish.
Denver steak.
That's a good one.
Tri-tip. Delmonico.
That's a good one. Charlie coming in hot.
They made the Delmonico steak famous.
Yeah, from a ribeye.
Right? That's awesome. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you're just joining us, this is After Hours.
Look at
Where we
Sherpa
cook a
doing the
meal
behind the
from
scenes
start to
over there.
finish,
I
front to
love
back, left to right. We're doing steaks tonight. It's back to basics week.
Shoot
We're
ya.
doing basic recipes all week, except for the girls today. They decided
Yeah.
to go all out for
Korean-
International Korean Day.
Yeah.
They did Kalbi beef short ribs, so make sure you check them out.
They did fried rice too. Spam fried rice.
Oh, wow.
I had to go to 4 stores to find them spam.
It was pretty tasty. I tried it. It was
4
pretty good.
stores.
Pretty good.
Like,
That's
it's
good.
harder to
Shout out.
find spam than bullets. I'm just going to throw that out there.
True story.
If you've got the hookup on
Hashtag I
either
love
of those,
spam.
just give us a call.
Hey, if you work at
76922-0890.
Anybody at Spam, hey, give us a call. Send us some Spam. We'd love to pump your product. It's an amazing meat alternative.
All right,
Folks
Jody,
at Winchester send us
what
some
do
stuff
people
too?
need to do,
Yes.
though, if they want to find out about products, if they want to find out where we're going to be, events coming up? What do they need to do?
Man, that's a great question, John, and we always get that question. And the answer to that is always, always, always sign up for the newsletter at recteq.com. Go to the website. Scroll down to the bottom of any page that you wind up on. Insert your email in there. sign up for the newsletter. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, okay?
You got to click the box.
Absolutely. You got to check. You got to check the boxes. You got to aggressively hit enter. You got to hit it constantly.
Yes.
You know, wait for the spinning wheel of death to stop.
Sometimes you have to
then hit
alternate
enter.
your speeds though, because you got to start off slow and then speed up and then slow back down like you click.
Right,
you know.
right, right.
If it gets stuck, just be patient.
But
a little
sign up
bit.
for the newsletter. That's where we put all of our information out first, guys. And
It's
again,
the mouse. Click of the mouse.
click of the mouse, baby. John,
Or
you got
your-
another good
your
question?
touchpad.
Yeah, Mark Smith wants to know, is Wagyu worth the money?
For certain things, yes. If
What did John call it? Wagyu?
Wagyu.
Wagyu.
No. Earlier, like at Academy, he was like, where we cooking Wagyu steaks?
now, if you're going to cook a tender muscle, like for me, I'm not going to waste the money on a USDA prime tenderloin or filet mignon. It's already tender. Okay,
Right.
so USDA choice is going to be just fine. Same thing with ribeyes. I might splurge for like a USDA prime strip steak, but ribeyes for me at choice, plenty of fat, plenty of flavor. Now, where I do think you splurge, it's that brisket.
Where?
Okay, get you that Cow Cattle Company at cowsteaks.com. Pick up one of their Wagyu briskets. It will change your life. That 18-pound brisket will come to you beautifully packaged. Okay, you got a styrofoam cooler
Nice
that
and
you
cold.
can take. But again, when you're cooking a tough, dense piece of meat, that's really where you want to spend your money and get a good value there with that cowsteaks.com.
Greg,
Is it time?
go show them people them steaks.
Get on in here, Sherp. Again, flat side of the sear kit, even flat caramelization. Come on, Sherp, it won't bite. It won't bite.
Now, Greg, did you put a bunch of butter and a bunch of oil on that sear kit?
I did not.
Okay.
But look at that. Got some good meat sweats.
You didn't hit it
Look
with
at that
ham.
crispiness. Okay? And then try to find like a spot that you didn't kind of touch with that sear kit. But look at that fat sizzle right there. That's what you want. The crispy goodies, that Maillard reaction. They say pellet grills don't sear.
Right. Now, Chef
I don't
Greg,
know what pellet grill you're cooking on.
there are going to be some hot spots on that sear kit.
And that's completely fine. Yeah. So the front and back of that sear kit is gonna,
Pay attention to this.
science.
Science.
That front and back of that sear kit is going to act like a heat sink. That's right over that air gap. That hot, heat, delicious smoke is going to roll right across that sear kit, okay? That anodized aluminum is going to really efficiently deliver that heat into the meat because that's what you want. Efficient conduction of heat, energy into your meat. That right
Dripology.
there, food science.
Dripology is what
Good
they call
stuff.
it. It's a real word.
Yeah. Well, especially if you're using the sear kit on the other side, that fat's going to render out, go in the valley, vaporize, and then it's going to cook your food faster because it's going to steam along with that sear. You get kind of excited there.
I get excited every time we talk about steak, Chef
It
Greg.
smells delicious out here, you guys.
Man,
Well, I
if
mean, you know what? You're over there next to your heater keeping your buns warm.
We
over
all
there.
have the grills next to y'all, keeping y'all's buns warm.
Oh, yeah.
Don't freeze
I got to
out
get closer,
here.
though.
We're, I just opened up the lid. We're still sitting at 530 degrees. Sherp, get on in here. Let me show you these amazing lines
Oh,
on these
I love it.
steaks. Look at that, guys. The
Wow.
sear
Look at
kit
that.
did its job. Smash that share button. Give us a
Fat's
like. Give us a
rendering
love.
out.
Now, these
Smells
steaks, without the sear
delicious.
kit, look amazing as well. They've still got some caramelization. But, again, that sear kit gets hotter than the grill does. So right when you put it on there, you're getting that sear. You're getting that super, super hot caramelization. And again, these steaks are going to taste amazing, but they're not going to have the looks of those other steaks.
And that's okay, though, because they're still going to be delicious. Chef John, what you got for us, buddy?
Brad Small wants you to repeat the name of the website for the Wagyu brisket.
Cow, K-O-W,
K.
steaks, S-T-E-A-K-S.com, cowsteaks.com. Tell them recteq sent you.
Put it in
right.
the comment section.
Please.
Follow them on all social media. They're an amazing company.
Yeah.
Shout out.
It's a good co-op.
Right. No, we love hanging out with those guys.
Yeah.
Jody, for all the people that are tuning in
Proud
right now,
sponsors of recteq
what's the
Academy.
time and the temp that we're doing these steaks on?
So it's hot as hell. We've got the bullseye turned up to riot.
It's turned up.
Above 550 degrees on the sear kit.
It's going to depend on the thickness of your steaks. Now, you'll notice your leaner cuts, so the sirloins might take a little bit longer than, say, the strips and
Absolutely.
the ribeyes because there's less fat in there. Now, that fat's going to melt out, and that's really what's going to help aid in cooking that. But we're looking for like an internal about 128 degrees on
Right.
the inside because we like medium rare, more towards rare side steaks. Let them rest, okay?
Please.
Let 'em rest.
For the love of all God.
Let them rest. Like, not just a couple minutes. You can, now it is cold out here. So if I'm going to bring these steaks inside, I'm going to let them rest for 20 minutes.
It's cold? I didn't know that it was cold out here.
Well, you're
I
a
ain't got a
man's
jacket
man.
on.
Well, that's 'cause
I
Yeah.
got a jacket on.
Bear Grylls over here. You're doing just
Hey,
fine.
I like that.
You're
Call
doing
me Bear
just
Grylls
fine.
all you want.
You're
Call
doing
me Bear
just
Grylls.
fine.
I'm a grown man.
All right, sure, but come on, let's get in here. We got our ThermoWorks ThermoPen in here.
We got to smash that share button. Give us a like. Give us a love. Share these
108 in the
delicious
middle.
steaks all over the internet.
We're looking a little under where I want to be. We're going to wait another,
Greg said
a couple
underwear.
degrees. We're getting there. Almost. Like another, I don't know, 45 seconds, I'll pull it off.
Oh my gosh. Greg said 45 seconds. So I'm going to
Here you
flip
go.
these again.
You want to check?
Yep. So got an internal of about 115.
But that's a good poke because you can also feel the doneness of the meat too. So it's starting
Absolutely.
to toughen up a little bit. Maybe pull it off a little earlier and let it rest. Now just know when you cook hot and fast, your meat will carry over cook and increase greater than if you did that reverse sear. So if you're doing that 225 degrees reverse sear, you want to pull it off about 15 degrees below your finished degree of doneness.
But look
that
at
way
that.
when you sear it off,
Look
it's
at
going
those
to be
sear marks,
delicious.
everybody. Those look absolutely amazing. Now you can see I flipped it. I'm creating diamonds on the other side of the steaks.
Girl's best friend.
You eat with your eyes first, ladies and gentlemen. So you only really need to make the diamonds on one side.
Yep.
Okay? Worry about cooking the steak after you make one side of diamonds. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Don't ever think it. Charlie, you got to get on here and get some pictures.
Now those
Get on in
sirloins
here,
you
baby.
flip twice,
These
which is
people
good.
want to see these.
It'll give you more even cooking.
Absolutely, Chef Greg. Very good point. And again, we're almost done. We were at 120 degrees. We're going to pull these off at about 125, 130. We're going to let them rest, and they're going to be amazing. And we can eat these whole with a little bit of ketchup.
Yeah.
Like Chef
Ketchup.
John
No, whoa,
likes
whoa.
to eat his steaks.
No, no,
You
no.
can
I
eat
like
them with some
mine
barbecue sauce.
naked,
You
bucket
can cover
naked,
them in
Jody.
teriyaki sauce.
No.
John puts the
I like to
A1 on
cover
his
mine
steaks.
in mashed potatoes. And I eat mine covered in mashed potatoes.
Jody, we got a
roasted
question
garlic
from
butter.
Doug Dean. He asked,
get on
are there
there,
any
sure.
worries with the
Cheesy
bullseye
cracker.
and the grease drippings?
So no, absolutely not. We are conscious of how much grease is going down to the bottom of that grill. We know that we have ash down there that is going to catch it. If I was worried about anything catching fire or having too much fat, I would put a pan on top of the deflector shield. That is okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to catch a lot of that grease. But no.
But after this cook, we're going to let this bullseye run on riot mode for a couple minutes. It's going to burn up all that grease in there, so it's ready for the
Correct,
next
Greg.
cook.
Cheese and
What you don't
crackers.
want to do is finish your burgers or steaks and immediately
turn it
turn that
off.
grill off.
No.
That way, when you fire it next time, you get all that fat in there to, to burn up.
I need to share. 3, 2, 1. Smash that
it.
share button, everybody. We really would appreciate it. Thank you so much for tuning in to After Hours right here live at the recteq Worldwide Headquarters in beautiful Evans, Georgia. Greg is smothering these steaks in some delicious butter. I know
Garlic.
these other steaks are about ready.
We got that platter right there for you, buddy.
Perfect. So
Oh,
they
man.
are indeed. Now come on over here, Sherp. I'm going to pull these off, and they're going to have a little bit of diamond marks on them. Well, they're more squares than diamonds. I apologize.
I mean, they're princess cut.
They're Squares are a girl's best friend. Squares are forever. That's the new rap song
Who
coming
was your
out.
favorite James Bond guy?
Uh,
you weren't here then. We talked about that.
No, I don't know. Pierce Brosnan.
What?
Get
out
outta
of here with your
I
Pierce
knew you guys would hate me for
God,
that.
that's trash.
out of here. Pierce Brosnan.
Pierce Brosnan was garbage.
So
Poor guy. He never gets any love. That's bullcrap.
He got a lot
if
of
you
love
like Pierce
from,
Brosnan,
Mrs. Doubtfire.
put a comment in the section down below. We're going to become friends on Facebook.
He's not
you
going
and
to
I.
get any
What's
love.
up, Pierce?
Sean Connery?
Sean Connery was pretty BA.
Sean Connery's good. I like Roger Moore,
I mean,
too.
his voice, though, I loved him and Nicolas Cage in The Rock.
Oh,
Great movie.
I like
Great
all of
movie.
those movies where they storm the Capitol and they steal some. Wait, no, that was too soon. Hashtag too soon.
Way
Hashtag
too soon,
What is that,
Jody.
Independence Day?
Whoa, way too soon.
What is that called? What is that called?
Treasure,
Olympus-
National Treasure.
National Treasure is what I was
Way too
talking
soon.
about.
Yeah,
God,
too soon.
put your hatred in the comment section down below. Love to read that and see it.
We're ready to
Man.
slice some of this up?
Please, please.
All right,
Yeah,
so
you
we're gonna
can
get
tell
the
it's
slide.
starting to smell. You're starting to draw a crowd.
Oh yeah, we got a bunch of people walking
Nobody
out
ever
here.
stays Wednesday night, late night, until we do steaks, and then we got a crowd of people out
Wow,
here.
look at that. Nice and beautiful.
Look at that
and
degree
pink.
of doneness.
About
That
50%
is
That looks
a pink.
delicious.
the good right there. That's what you want.
So nice.
No, take my picture, Charlie. You're here. I feel like Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, one time.
Put that meat in my mouth.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and stack this up because we're gonna
Stack
cut
it,
this.
Chef Greg.
Stack it like
Stack it up.
Stack it like
Stack it
Benjamin's,
like it's
baby.
hot.
Now
Woo!
we got that butter in here, so we're gonna put that butter.
Oh, good
And I'm gonna
Lord.
get a little more butter,
Oh, cheese and crackers.
and I'm gonna get a little of that Boar's Night Out
Oh,
White
cheese and
Lightning
crackers.
because I just, you know what? That's how I want to roll,
Hashtag
Because-
recteq lifestyle.
and just kind of massage the steak in the butter. That's it right there.
You just gotta put your meat in your hands. Oh my God.
You gotta just, lube it up a little bit.
I love it. I love it. John, we got any good friends out there in the comment
man,
section asking
yeah.
any good questions?
Well, first of all, they're just talking about your Sean Connery thing.
Can we eat this?
Oh,
no
I knew,
one-
I knew I was
no-
gonna get some love for that.
No Pierce Brosnan love here.
What?
None.
What are you
Pierce
talking
Not
about?
even
Pierce
one
Brosnan.
person.
Hashtag Pierce
Trash.
Brosnan, I love you.
No.
Pierce Brosnan was the worst
Pierce, hit me
Bond.
up.
He was like James
Come on,
Bond's
y'all,
like
give
slow
that man a
cousin, you know?
chance. He interviewed for that job. He took that job and he did a great job.
Hey, can we talk about something that's actually really good?
Yeah.
Like that steak.
Not
Oh,
Pierce Brosnan.
I like
Come
Not
on.
Pierce Brosnan.
God.
That right there.
I want him to be the best golfer ever.
Look at that.
You know, I want him to beat the brake shoes off of any old man out there on the golf course. I want him to be taking money right now on the golf
Okay.
course, but he's not that cool.
No, he is
Chef
not.
John, you gonna get in here and eat some of this, buddy?
Did we have a black president?
We did.
44. 44.
Man, that's like fire.
But if you're just now tuning in, this is After Hours where we cook a meal from start to finish, front to back, left to
yeah.
right, beginning to end. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It is back to basics weeks. We're just doing steaks.
There you go.
Monday.
Pretty good.
What did we do? What did you do Monday?
I did, what
Come
did
on,
I, what
come
did I
on.
do Monday?
Come on.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Personal meatloaf.
Personal little meatloafs. They were amazing.
So
they were
good.
basic.
Mini meats.
Mini meats.
Mini meats.
Mhm.
Two. We did for football.
Yeah. We did.
I can't remember.
You did a one pan, didn't you do a one?
No.
No, you did
that was
jalapeno
last year.
poppers.
Jalapeno poppers, shrimp poppers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Tuesday, I did chicken thighs.
Yeah, you did.
Chicken thighs.
And
then
Tommy
John
fries.
Tommy fries. So those are all amazing things
Yes.
that you guys
This-
can knock right out of the park.
That's right.
But John, this
You cook
steak was
everything at
amazing.
recteq.
It was. Y'all killed it.
Oh,
it's
man.
so delicious.
Oh,
Where'd you-
that was. I was about to eat a piece of garlic.
I saw that.
You could.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it from everybody here. Wait, I want to give away something. How do
Yeah,
we give
because
away,
you said
John?
we were going to do a giveaway, and we have
What are
not.
we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
Let's give something big away, Jody. It's a new year.
Do it.
Maybe a cooler.
Oh,
right,
I was
give us
just about to say
cooler.
cooler.
Yeah, 45 quart.
Your
exclusive.
choice.
Yeah, three
Choice of
colors.
3 colors.
That's right. You got the camo, you got the red, white, and blue,
America.
and then you got the red and black.
I think no choice.
No dogs.
I think
That's
it's
right.
got to be in a red, white, blue cooler.
All right, what do they have to do though, Jody?
Well, first of all, you got to smash that share button. 3, 2, 1.
Smash it.
All right, in the comment section, leave a comment. Hashtag recteq lifestyle. Love this video. Can't just like it. You gotta love it. That requires you to hold it down a little harder, and it pulls up a bunch of options.
That's
you
right.
pick the heart one. Pick the heart one. It's right after thumbs up.
And I think they got to give Jody Flanagan, Barbecue Dad, Chef John Pinnell, and
Yeah, you got to follow
And Chef
us
Greg Muller
on all social media.
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
find me on MeWe. Why not?
MeWe.
It's a new one.
It's a new one.
We're gonna
Crap,
go-
I gotta go there and get my name.
Yeah.
We're gonna go live on MeWe soon.
Parlor. I'm on Parlor.
No, you can't.
Hey,
They took
find
it
me on
down.
OnlyFans.
Oh, they took it down. Crap.
Find me on OnlyFans.
John has an OnlyFans.
Yes.
Search Chef
But
John.
only
That's
two
right.
people are
One
actually
word.
fans of
That's
that.
true,
on
and
there.
one of them,
Is
you know,
this-
is a ex-girlfriend.
It's
So
a
you
very small
and then
page.
The other
very
one's the
small page.
ex-girlfriend's mom.
know. Hey, keep it in the family. That's what I
Hey,
say.
I know, yeah. If you, yeah. Keep it in the
Downhill
family.
quick.
But thank you guys so much for tuning in. From everybody here at the recteq Worldwide Headquarters in Beautiful Evans, Georgia, God bless you. God bless the United States of
And
America.
we will see you
At the
recteq.
recteq. Do. Recteq lifestyle. Jody, the computer's up there. Reset it and
Don't
forget
forget
it.
it. Oh.
When the sun starts going down,
Kyle Gross.
live your life
Stutler,
the way
Jeff,
you like.
Deborah,
It's a
Rocky
recteq.
McKee.